So, hi Michelle. So just thought we'd do a quick little video. Obviously, you've been with BBF now for a little while, and I thought that there's a lot of ladies out there who may be feeling in a similar position as yourself, and it'll just help them to, hear from a lady in their position who, is at a certain point, and it may give them some little tips and advice along the way as well. So before you got involved in BBF, where were you before you started working with us?
I was nearly 6 stone heavier. I had no self-confidence and my mental health was not brilliant. I was coming back from a nervous breakdown. I'd been on mirtazapine that had made me put an awful lot of weight on very quickly. And I didn't like what my kids were seeing. So they saw me eating all sorts of rubbish. I was drinking wine and not doing any exercise, and I wanted to be a better role model.
Okay, great. And from a sort of fitness perspective, where were you? Were you doing anything at the time?
Oh, no, I wasn't doing anything at all. I couldn't even do a sit-up. I remember trying before I started the first session, trying to do a sit-up, and I couldn't do it. And that's when I realized, oh, right, I was getting breathless going up the stairs, going out shopping, do the food shop, absolutely wore me out. So yeah, no, I wasn't in a good place.
And you were obviously hitting a certain point in your life that all ladies will hit. How did that affect you?
Menopause, absolute nightmare. It's a beast. I lost my self-confidence. I wasn't sleeping. I was eating all sorts of horrible carbs to make myself feel better. Having a glass of wine to help with all the anxiety is hideous during the menopause, and you lose all your self-confidence and you don't feel like anybody understands. Okay.
And from obviously, and we'll sort of go into it a little bit more, from a lifestyle perspective, I remember you saying, you were spending a small fortune on, sort of more convenient way of life and not really,
takeaways. Didn't feel like cooking. Takeaways. I'm saving around £3,000 a year.
Okay, great, fantastic.
Not drinking the wine, not having the takeaways, and shopping, planning my meals. I go shopping and I know what meals we're going to have, and so I save a fortune in the supermarket because I'm not kind of grabbing things but not knowing what meals I'm going to cook. So yeah, I'm saving a fortune.
Great, excellent. And so what were you skeptical of? What sort of held you back from joining us sooner or starting something else sooner? What was it that
what people were going to think of me? Okay. I felt awful about myself, and so my perception was other people were going to have the same opinion of this overweight woman who couldn't do a sit-up, who couldn't run. What I didn't realize was all the people that were in the classes were all in a similar position for different reasons. But the idea of going to gym and having thinking people were going to laugh at me, me and gym kit, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And with it, you'd looked around for a little while. Why did you decide on Better Body Fitness? What was it?
Well, you popped up on Facebook, and it was the fact that you were aiming at over 30s, and the pictures were of people who were similar to me. They weren't skinny gym bunnies covered in makeup in Fabletics looking amazing. It was normal ladies.
Yeah.
Normal ladies, and I thought I wasn't going to be quite so self-conscious going there. So that's why I sent the message and asked you to ring me.
Yeah. And how did you feel? Because obviously we like to have a chat with everyone, but beforehand, how did you, did that answer the question, some of the questions you might have had, and some of the...
What I liked about it was you weren't going to let me join if you didn't think it was in the right place to do it. You didn't want me wasting my money. You didn't want me wasting my time. And I could tell it was like an interview. I remember thinking that when I came off it, I've just been interviewed to make sure that I'm not going to go there, waste my time, waste your time, waste my money. And I felt really confident about starting. I felt like you understood why I wanted to start.
Yeah. And how did you find that first session? Because that's sometimes the hardest part for some of the ladies is walking through that. That we'll have the chat, we'll answer a lot of the questions. And we'll see. But for those ladies, how did you feel? you know, the first session?
Well, I'd been to Tesco's and I'd bought my big t-shirt and my big leggings. And I remember standing at the doorway thinking, oh my God, I can't do this. And I walked through the door, and if it wasn't for Sue Barton, who turned around and saw me at the door, if it wasn't for Sue, I would have probably turned around and walked out the door again. It was the fact that somebody went, hi, come over here. And it was like, it felt like you were being looked after. And then I realized straight away, this is like a community.
Yeah.
They're all friends. They're all trying to encourage each other. So no, it was good.
Great. And what's been your biggest breakthrough from the program?
Oh God, there isn't one biggest breakthrough. I think the self-confidence, my anxiety has disappeared almost. I mean, I still have bad days. It's not going to go completely. The menopause is a beast, and so you are going to battle with it. But my self-confidence, my fitness, could not believe that I ran 11K today, and it was like I had more in me at the end of it. And it's like I never thought that, and doing boot camp 4 times a week, and my fitness, and the fitness has led to everything else coming along with it.
So when you say everything, what do you mean? Do you go into that a bit more detail?
Well, my weight loss.
Just generally, how are you feeling better?
Oh, amazing. Self-confidence. I'm not nervous in walking into places anymore because I've got so much more self-confidence. I think that is the biggest thing. I feel like myself again.
Yeah.
You know,
how's it for you in your work? Obviously, you've got a stressful job, and
yeah,
you've been in the same job all along. How's that? Has that changed at all? Or?
Yeah, I can cope better stress-wise. I think my coping mechanisms, because if I'm feeling stressed, I'll go for a run, or I'll come to boot camp, especially on a Friday when we're doing box fit, and I can punch the hell out of the stress. The boot camp helps massively. It helps me manage my stress levels.
Great. And from the community side, obviously you've got involved in some of the things you've done. Did you ever see yourself, doing any of those?
No, I didn't think. I mean, you're really stupid. You get to the point where you don't think people are going to want you to join in, because and you think they're all in cliques, and you think that they're all friends, and it's not like that. Everybody. So I did the inflatable obstacle course within a couple of months of joining BBF. Well, I never thought at my size, I was still a size 18 to 20, throwing myself over a blow up obstacle course, but it was so much fun. And everyone was having a laugh and having just brilliant. Just getting involved with everything. Fancy dress workouts, the whole thing. It's good fun.
Excellent. And what's been your specific results so far? So, from what clothes size you wear, what weight loss you have, what centimetres you've lost, where are you at?
Right, so I've lost 5 stone 10 pounds now, so that's 80 pounds in weight, which is ridiculous. I don't know how the hell I was ever carrying that. I've lost about 125 centimetres, and I was a size 20, and I'm down to like a 10 on the top, 10, 12 on the bottom. So I've hit my goal. I've hit what I wanted to hit. So I'm made up, really pleased.
You're not wearing black all the time now?
No, no. Sue Barton's got me on Lucy Lockett's. I've got all my brightly coloured workout gear now. But back at when I first joined, there was absolutely no way you'd have seen me in psychedelic training leggings. I love it now.
Good. And who would you recommend this program for? Obviously, you've been through this. You've been involved with us now for well over a year. Who would you say it would be suitable for?
Any ladies over 30 struggling with their weight, their fitness, their self-confidence. I mean, not even anybody who's overweight, just anybody who wants to improve their fitness and their self-confidence and be part of a community. It's like, I know ladies who don't make friends very easily, don't want to go and work out, and it would be perfect for anybody like that who might struggle at the moment, especially with lockdown. might struggle with socializing, keeping fit, having anybody to encourage them to train. This is brilliant.
Great, fantastic. Well, thank you very much. That's much appreciated.
Okay, no problem, Mark. Cheers, thank you.